My guest tonight was a cast member on Saturday Night Live. He also starred in the film Nebraska and the hilarious series Last Man on Earth. Well, now he's the voice of Wolf Tobin in The Great North, which airs Sundays on Fox. Please welcome our old friend Will Forte. Will, congratulations. You got a lot going on in your life. What's happening?
I just had a baby. My fiance Olivia just had a baby.
Yeah, you did very little there. She did the work.
Exactly 7 weeks ago, February 15th. Her name is Zoe Douglas Forte. We love her. And she was delivered by a doctor named Dr. Rad.
Dr. Rad?
Dr. Rad, R-A-D.
His real name is Dr. Rad?
Yeah, I mean, he might have had it, maybe it was Dr. Radical, and he changed it up. He did a wonderful job.
I'm Dr. Radical, but you can call me Dr. Rad. That's fantastic. And he's a good doctor, I guess.
He's a great doctor. He did everything that needed to be done, and the baby's doing great. And of course, you get home and you're getting tons of gifts from people, baby gifts. People are sending food, but by far the best gift that I got, I'm a 50-year-old father, which is pretty old for fathers. So my fiance Olivia had this made for me.
Your fiance had this?
A sweatshirt that says Dad or Grandpa.
You're right on the line. It could go either way.
This is touched off basically like all the kind of, I mean, I have a lot, as you probably are aware, I'm a weird dude and have a lot of weird things about me, but like one of the problems I have is I'm kind of a pack rat.
Mm-hmm.
And I I got way better about it, but then this has just reignited, having this daughter has reignited everything, because I'm like, I gotta save everything.
Oh, because everything's a first, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, so you feel sentimental about it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I in the hospital, it's gotten so deep that it's like I after her first poop, I was like, I gotta save this diaper, right? And my fiance is like, you're super gross. There's no way we're saving the diaper. So I finally convinced her, like, oh, but what if we like saved it to give as a good practical joke to a friend, to a close friend. And she said, begrudgingly agreed that it would be a good joke to give somebody as a present. And then of course I got home and I was like, okay, well maybe we should just keep it for our files. So we do have it's in a specimen bag.
Oh, for God's sake, why do you have that? It's terrible. No.
This is, what if she somehow becomes, the first president of Mars?
No.
This is for that museum.
No. They're not going to want that. You got to get rid of that.
If they don't want that, then maybe they'll want her umbilical cord.
Oh, for God's sake. That's it. You save the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
You know what you can... Oh, what's that?
Her baby hat. I also saved her baby hat.
Okay, well, the baby hat makes sense, but you
don't want to know what's inside the baby hat, though.
Well, I'm guessing...
Nothing's inside the baby.
The umbilical cord, you know what you can do? You can have it put into jewelry. Did you know that? And wear it around your neck. You can have it, put in like some kind of glass or something and wear it around your neck. That's what you can do.
Or I could poke holes in it myself and just put a little string around it and wear it around my neck for probably a way less of a charge, right?
Yeah, it would cost less, but it would rot off of your, very quickly.
Oh, well, okay. I do want to save it.
We went down a terrible cul-de-sac there, and I apologize to everybody.
You're a horrible dad, aren't I? I'm just going to be the most embarrassing dad.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, here's her first tear. We made her cry on purpose so we could save it.
Good call.
I would think now during COVID, and, it feels like we're leaving this COVID period, I hope, knock wood, but we still have to be careful. So I would think right now, baby photos are more important than ever, because you can't have family visit and see the baby. So you got to send out that baby photo. That is crucial right now.
Oh yeah. I was kind of in charge of getting all the pictures sent out. I had a text chain to various people, but the main text chain was obviously to my family, and I got in a little bit of trouble because at some point I have a phone that has served me well, but one of my dogs knocked it out of my hand, and so it had a bunch of squiggly. You see all the squiggly lines there on the side?
Oh, it's got some. Yeah, it looks like cracks or something on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that just kind of permanently showed up and wouldn't go away. And this was my fault. The phone is it's a fine phone. I'm not doing an ad for a phone, but like it was my fault. The lines showed up, so I couldn't see everything. They would, so there's one picture that I found of my fiance that was it was so delightful, and her and the baby, you can see.
Oh, she's
right there.
Yeah, what a beautiful photo. That's very beautiful. Yeah.
Well, what I wasn't aware of was that hidden behind these white lines over here was just her completely full nipple.
Oh my God.
And I sent that to my mom and my dad, my brother-in-law, my sister, my niece and nephew, who are like 11 and 10, Lainey and Alden.
Yeah.
What I've done to you.
Well, hold on. And then you had it made into a giant cardboard cutout, and you're holding it up right now to me. You freak. What are you doing that for?
I'm going to attach this. This is going to be part of the umbilical cord necklace. I'm going to wear it around my neck.
So basically, yeah, you sent your fiance's nipple out to a bunch of young teens, is what you did.
Unknowingly, and she is a wonderful fiance, because she was like, oh, I guess everybody who goes through childbirth, if you have not been desensitized to having your nipples out in public, then you kind of get to that point.
Yeah.
And she's there, but she was a very good sport about it.
Well, yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy for you that the relationship is still going strong.
Thank you.
I know you're working right now on the MacGruber TV series. You're working on that while you're not getting sleep as a new dad. Let me ask you something that's always fascinated me about the MacGruber film, because there's so much funny stuff in that movie. Val Kilmer. I'm a huge Val Kilmer fan, and he was a big part of the MacGruber movie and plays the bad guy in it. And I carry this. You carry your wife's nipple around. I carry this photo of Val Kilmer. I'm such a fan of his. And I'm told that
he can do it all.
He lived with you, right? You guys used to live together.
Yeah. It was after we made MacGruber, about 2 years after. He was selling his place in New Mexico and living in a place he was renting in Malibu while he was waiting to get a different place. So he needed to stay with me while he was looking for a new place in Malibu, and so he asked if he could stay at my place while he was doing that. And it seemed like it was going to be like a 2-day experience. And then on the second day, his assistant showed up with 2 just enormous duffel bags filled with books. And I was, this is not a good sign for a quick stay.
He was there for the long haul.
He was there for like 2.5 months, 3 months. It was the most delightful experience. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I would not trade it for the world.
Did he ever morph into Jim Morrison while he was living with you? That's what I would think would happen if you lived with Val Kilmer.
There was this one day when we were sitting around. It was like a Saturday morning. We're sitting around my dining room table, and he starts playing his just music is playing along from his computer, and a Doors song comes up. Of course, not only a huge Doors fan, but remember, I was at UCLA when they were looking for people for one of the concert scenes, and I couldn't be part of that. But I just remember how much I loved the Doors movie, and the crazy, like thinking, 20 years from now, I'm gonna have Val Kilmer, who plays Jim Morrison, sitting at my dining room table when a Doors song comes on, and he starts singing. I think it was LA Woman, and he starts singing along to the song, and I, being a big Doors fan, started singing with him, and it was just this moment I'll never forget. After that, Roadhouse Blues came on, so we sang a couple Doors songs together, and it's something I'll never forget. It's really awesome.
Do you ever sing? Would you ever sing a Doors song to your daughter to get her to go to sleep?
literally the first song that I sang to her was
Really?
the song called "Not to Touch the Earth," because it's the only song I think I know every word to. And it oddly worked because I sang it softly, but the lyrics are, uh, uh, toward the end, like it starts out, not to touch the earth, not to see the sun, nothing left to do but run, 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 let's run. But then it gets toward the end gets kind of funky. It's like dead president's corpse in the driver's car, the engine runs on glue and tar. Come on along now.
What are you singing her that for? Don't be singing that.
It was the only one I knew all the words to.
Well, don't sing that to your daughter. I'm sorry.
She's so far has been unaffected by it. She's still, I think a very normal baby. She has not said human words yet, but I think her first word is going to be "It's okay" about the Doors song. A phrase more than a word.
Well, now I want to mention The Great North. The Great North, it airs Sundays at 8:30 on Fox. Are you enjoying? You're working with Nick Offerman. This is a very good cast.
Nick Offerman, Jenny Slate, Paul, Aparna, Charlotte, like just a fantastic group of people. Dulce Sloan plays my fiance.
Excellent.
And it's been so great. It's a little. We started the process before COVID, so we were getting to do a lot of the stuff together. And then since COVID, they sent around recording equipment, so it's not as much face-to-face. Obviously, but hopefully we'll get to be in a room recording together again soon.
All right. Well, let me make sure I get the word out. The Great North airs Sundays at 8:30 on Fox. Will, we're very happy for you. Get some sleep when you can. All right?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, I worry about you. And the diaper, get rid of it. Just throw it out.
Right now.
No. All right. Okay. That's great. That's that was the worst illusion I've ever seen on Zoom. And that's really saying something.
I have been letting my magic slack a little bit.
Yeah, it was bad. Hey, Will, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.